What's good, everyone? The Night Cage here. This is actually in response to Imperial Orcfist's librarian video. And I gotta say, man, I really like what you're doing. I think it's really cool. And, it really got me thinking. It's one thing like when people put together, especially Space Marine armies. I don't know. I can't say this about very many others because I don't know that much about the other armies. But in terms of Space Marine armies, like the configuration of a Space Marine army with the way the companies are configured and the way the companies are led and the way the librarium is put together, and then the reclusium and these types of things, it's really detailed. And the cool thing is it's a lot of fun to when you actually put together all of the different cabinets that make up a Space Marine chapter. And I like to encourage everybody, man, especially if you're playing Space Marines, to give it a shot to try and put together an entire Space Marine battle company, or try to put together or even go take a shot at it and go for the chapter. So what I've done here, similar to what you're doing, Imperial Orcfist, what I've done here is I'm putting together the remaining 4 battle companies that the Flesh Tearers have. And so I wanted to show you what I'm doing too. This here is Chapter Master Gabriel Seth. I painted him in the gold armor instead of the red because I did not like the red. Not for a chapter master. It made him look too normal. And then here is Leonatus. This is my first company captain. And this is Maximus, my second company captain. When I play Maximus, I play him as Dante. My third company captain, Thaddeus. And my fourth company captain, Cassigen. Now, what I've done with these guys, though, similar, very, very similar to what you're doing with your librarium, what I've done with these guys is they all have roles. So, for example, Leonatus, for example, is the captain of the first company. And what he does is his company is primarily configured with veterans in both Terminator armor and power armor, but it is predominantly veterans. So when I put together a strike force or a battle force that's being led by Leonatus, he's going to have a large number of veterans with him. Maximus is my assault or my master of the Skyfall. He is my assault captain. So what you will see in his battle force, in his battle company, you're going to see loads of assault marines, loads of sanguinary guard. You're going to see loads of storm ravens. So his army, his configuration is going to be fast attack. It's going to be assault heavy. Then here is Thaddeus. Thaddeus is my tactical. His company is the only tactical company that I have. So his company will be full of tactical marines. And these are guys that actually go in to hold down territory when we need it. And then over here, Cassigen. Cassigen is my fourth company captain, and he is my siege. His company is my siege company. So he has the most tech marines in his company, and loaded with big tanks, lots of heavy support, lots of long-range firepower, lots of devastators. So his army is his battle force is designed for siege warfare. So all 4 of the captains are different. My librarium is over here. Now I am still building my librarium. It's yours is a lot further along than mine. But you and I are doing something similar. Like this model here is the old Cypher model, the old Dark Angel Cypher model. from many, many years ago. I am using him as my chief librarian. This is going to be, when I'm finished with him, this is going to be Mephiston. My version of Mephiston. So, and I agree with you. I think Dark Angel's models, especially with the hoods, look really great for librarians. Over here this is Solaris. Here he is my my epistolary librarian that is usually with Maximus. He is usually with my second company captain. He's an assault librarian, so he usually goes out with the second company, with the assault company. This is his acolytum here. This is his acolyte here. So he's a librarian in training. And over here is my first company, Azurius. This is my first company librarian. This is Ryzak in the back, who is also in the first company. He's a librarian Dreadnought, also in the first company. And over here is one of the Black Reach models, just like yours. And I agree with you again. This is this model is great to be a librarian. I would not use him as a captain, but he's absolutely great for a librarian. So he is going to be my third company librarian. So he's going to be with Thaddeus's tactical group. And I'm also going to have a Lexicanum. And that's the other thing. I have to get the others. So I'm going to have epistolary librarians. Right now, my goal is to have 2 epistolary librarians in each battle company. And then each one of those will have a Lexicanum with them and an Acolytum with them, or a Codicea with them. So I'm doing the same thing. And I agree that, like, because we don't have rules for the different types of librarians, it's really difficult to identify what kind of librarian is what. You know, I mean, unless you tell your opponent what type of librarian it is. But I think, like, for campaigning, for the things that we like to do in particular for campaigning, it will be awesome to write some house rules for the different types of librarians. And you can kind of see them earn experience over the course of a campaign, and I'm really considering that. So I definitely would like to collaborate with you on this because I think it's something that we both could do, and I think it will be a lot of fun. What I have over here is my Reclusium that I'm slowly building. I'm going to have 10 chaplains ultimately. This is Percival Lornathor here. This is my first company chaplain. And this is Kron. He is my second company chaplain, my assault chaplain. This is the second assault chaplain. This is Drago. I have 2 assault chaplains. One is the Reclusiarch. Drago is the Reclusiarch. and Kron is the chaplain for the company. And here, my chief chaplain, my chief reclusiarch in the whole chapter, his name is supposed to be Carnarvon. Right now, I have the Astrological Grammar